playing Farming Simulator 17 on Ravenport, and back on harvesting here again this episode. Since the last episode, got the fields fertilized, got the fields sprayed. We did have weeds this time around, by the way, so got all those taken care of. And then fast forwarded through the night into the day here. So we're now currently harvesting oats here. I don't think the entire field is quite ready to harvest here yet. The rest of it, yeah, if you look here, just 17. The 17 portion of this field here is ready to harvest. 14 still has a ways to go yet, and 15, 16 is really close. Same thing for 24, 25, and 26 here. What is up with that spot in the middle of 24? Never noticed that before. Guess we're missing some sections down there. Oh, yeah, you can see it from up here. Okay. That field down there, 24, 25, and 26, that's the field we can see from up here, by the way. So kind of cool. We can see our own field from up here. I'm not putting straw down. I don't have any way of baling that here at the moment. And, you know, we're minus $28,000. So, yeah, I don't think... Oh, needs lime and needs plowing. Okay, so I don't think we're going to be buying a baler here this episode yet. Definitely one of the things on the list here. Put the chainsaw. We don't need a chainsaw. One of the things on the list definitely want to purchase yet is a baler. Do some baling, but... yeah, I'll have to wait till we can afford that. So anyway, let's get a trailer up there. Which, yeah, we'll take the John Deere with the trailer, I guess. Oh, not attached. I thought the spreader was attached to the tractor. It is not. Okay. And then we'll try not to make the same mistake we did last time. Oh, actually, let us attach there yet. We'll actually take the plow up to the field here this time, and we'll start plowing. I don't know if the rest of the field will need to be plowed yet or not. I guess we'll find out. And, you know, good thing we'll just plow the entire field. It's got to be... Well, actually, no. Yeah, because we haven't planted any crops that require plowing, the rest of the field won't require plowing yet. So if we just plow 17 for now, we should be good. Again, with plowing here, 19 plowing seems to have gone to more crop-based, rather than like a seasonal-based plowing type thing. But, you know, thinking about it, it's probably a little more realistic that way. At least for the farmers that want to no-till anyway. As I mentioned as well, we do need to get lime on the field, but I'm going to wait till the rest of the field up there needs to be limed, which, I don't know, maybe it'll be after this harvest. I don't know it. Yeah, they're getting probably fairly... Whoa. What's that about? Like I couldn't steer there for a minute. That was odd. But yeah, we need to, or probably are getting close to having to put lime on this field here. Which, yeah, that's going to cost a lot of money if we have to do that. Oh, boy. Well, that's the only thing. Yeah, so far it doesn't look like the oats are yielding that well. As you've noticed, I haven't even had to bring the trailer up here yet, so... Ooh. And yeah, he doesn't even have the beacons on yet, so he's not even, you know, 80% full yet. And we got probably, what, small half of the 17 portion of this field here planted already. Oh, boy. Let's see. How are we actually looking over here? I might go grab the fertilizer spreader as well so we can get some fertilizer going on this field. Yeah, he's about 66% there. Okay. Wow, so we are definitely not getting a good yield on these oats here. Again, it needs to be limed. It needs to be plowed. I forgot to do that. Well, I screwed up doing that here last time. I should have plowed it, and I took the cultivator portion instead of the plow portion with our seeders. So, well, this time we're not going to make that mistake here. We're definitely going to make sure we take the plow portion. And I don't think, unfortunately, I can run this entire setup, so... Yeah, this setup is slow. That's the problem. You know what I think we're going to do here? Can we plant soybeans on the field there again, maybe? Let me just take the plow here. We're just going to plow the field this time. Whoa, stop, stop. Okay, good thing there was a tree there. Started rolling down the hill, didn't want to stop. Yeah, we're just going to take the plow here this time, I think. Now, can I, out of curiosity, hook up to this fertilizer spreader yet? I mean, technically, I've got a drawbar available here. Huh. I might want to disconnect that. Yeah, I better disconnect that. Okay, never mind. It does work, but, I mean, technically, you got clearance there between the plow, but the collisions are as such. It doesn't look like it's going to let you do that, so, oh well. I guess we can just start plowing then. If I start plowing, I can put fertilizer down, I can plant, and then I can put fertilizer down again, so I should be good. And that way we can use our Lemkin seeder, which should be a little bit quicker. Again, it's 6 meters, plus we are not limited by the 6 miles per hour by the power harrow and the other seeder there. Although technically, again, for realism's sake, I probably should really cultivate after doing this here. But I think I'm going to forgo that this time. Just because, again, the 4 meters is killing us here on this field. Upper G is blocked by an object. It's interesting. I don't know what the harvester will be blocked by up here. Again, as I've noted before, with this subsoiler, you can't plow fields together, by the way. So that is why we had to lease the other plow, which, did I return that now? I forget if I did or not. If not, I probably should just return it, because I don't think we'll be using it for a little while here. Let's see, is there a regular mold board plow down there? Not that I'm seeing. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking he's not blocked by an object. He's just stuck over there. He can't make it up the hill. That kind of tends to happen, I've noticed, once the maintenance starts getting lower on the equipment. Okay, close enough. Hire the worker, and let's go fix you. Yeah, he's just, like, not going to do it, is he? It's only half, well, not even halfway quite on the maintenance. There we go, slowly but surely. As I've said, that's why I don't want to plow this hillside. Even the way it is, it's hard for hired workers, so... Blocked? Why are you blocked by an object now? Like, serious? Really? Upper D is blocked by an object. Okay. Nope, that was good. I'm thinking our hired worker needs to get new shades or something, because clearly he is quite blind in both eyes and can't see out either of them. Oh, might have to do a little cleanup here, looks like. Oh, and he's missing a little bit, too. Oh, boy. Yeah, just a little bit of a ridge here. Probably shouldn't have gotten quite this close to the road, but oh well. You can't really see the ridges in the terrain quite so well here with the vegetation now in 19. Well, the vegetation really seems to hide that quite well until you go and plow it, and then you realize, oh, yeah. You had a little bit of a problem there. See what's here. Yeah, saving content. That's nice. Every time you go to the menu, it seems like. It doesn't do it every time, but like every couple minutes, if you go into the menu, it saves. Which, you know, I guess that's a good thing. We're making pretty quick progress on 17. I'm rather thinking we probably might need to fast forward time here a little bit to get the rest of this field ready to harvest before we run out of field here. Anyway, let me just move this a little bit closer to the combine. I'm going to go grab the Lemkin seeder then. Hopefully we don't need to purchase any seed for it, otherwise we're going to be in trouble, because we're just going to have to buy the seed with a hired worker then. We're a little, what they call broke at the moment, I think. Just a little broke. Let's see, or did I go past the path down here already? Oh yeah, it's over that way. Okay, let's carefully go down the hill here then. I've gone down this way more than a few times. I don't think I've ever actually come back up this way. I always go around the paved route for some reason. Oh, we're at, seriously, again? Okay, let's fix him right away here. Whoa, rolling down the hill, rolling down the hill. Like, really rolling down the hill. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to let me repair him because I don't have any money, so, yeah. I don't know why the hired worker had troubles. We made it right up him. And thank you, tractor, for shutting off on us. I still find it annoying that you have manual ignition, essentially, in the game. At least that's used to be what it was called back when there was modded manual ignition. You know, now it's kind of built into the game, so you don't really have the manual mod anymore. Manual ignition mod anymore. But yeah, it's still annoying how you get out of your tractor, you know, for only a couple seconds, go fix the combine, come back, and it's already shut off on you. Like, what's the point of having essentially manual ignition if you try to leave your vehicle running and it still shuts off on you? And I've never quite figured out either why it does that, because sometimes it will stay running, sometimes it won't. I know some people say it's distance related, but I don't think that could be the case here, because we really weren't that far from the combine. I mean, the combine was just up over the hill there, so we weren't that far away. For those of you wondering if I plan on picking up field 18 here, by the way, I don't know, this field just doesn't hold much interest to me at this point. It looks kind of small. Now, granted, there is some land around it, so if we plowed it bigger, we could probably make it into a decent field. Depends how level the terrain is here. Got it set on sunflowers. Do you want to plant sunflowers? And we're definitely going to have to plow this field. I'm thinking let's not do anything that requires plowing on the big field just as of yet until we get a larger plow. And unfortunately, with larger plows, we can either go with a larger subsoiler, which is going to require like a large, much larger tractor. So we're probably not going to be able to swing that for a while, or we got to stick with the moldboard plows, which I don't know, that's just not an enticing option there either, if you ask me. You know, especially if we're going to be on the American map here, and if we try to play it somewhat American, I guess, if that's really a thing. You know, it's interesting how in the game here they have what they call an American map, but there's really not much in the way of American equipment to use on our American map. I mean, none of the seeders in the game look, well, actually, other than the bigger seeders, I guess. Outside of the two largest seeders, none of them look remotely like American seeders. Under the planters category, none of them there look remotely like American seeders there either. Same goes for plows, which at least where I live, typically chisel plows are used. Same thing for discs and cultivators. There's definitely no American, like I was saying, chisel plows, American discs, American cultivators in the game. Other than maybe the horse. The one horse cultivator might be kind of somewhat considered maybe a little bit Americanized, but... And then, of course, you get the great big cultivator. But even that, that's like a really big one. Probably not necessarily the most common. Okay, are you full yet? I think he is. That's how I got the tractor. I'll just bring the trailer to the combine. And we'll kind of keep an eye on it here, too. Once he starts getting a little closer to the portion of the field that's not ready to harvest, we'll definitely fast forward time here a little bit. But oh, maybe if I'm going to do that, maybe I don't want to start planting. Ooh. Right. And actually, I actually kind of want to fertilize first anyway, so... Getting a couple steps ahead of myself while trying to, you know, keep as much equipment running here as possible. Okay, we'll read some comments here in a moment. Ohio Farmer was saying Farming Simulator 19 desperately needs a good American map to play. So in other words, I think you're saying that the Ravenport map is not a good American map, to which I would kind of maybe have to agree with them. I think maybe what they're considering this to maybe be an American map. I mean, if you go to this section of the map here, there's some fairly good-sized fields in this area. But yeah, the rest of the map, I don't know, not so much maybe. Even up here, there's some good-sized fields. And granted, there's probably some areas in the U.S. like this with all these curvy roads. At least where I live, the roads are somewhat straight. You know, the roads run straight east, west, and then north and south. Out of curiosity, how much do oats sell for here? Oats, yeah, oats sell for a pretty terrible price. Which, by the way, is why I've been, whoa. Soybeans, 1,007 at the Central Grain Elevator. Note to self. Oh, we don't have any soybeans planted. We just got oats and should be sunflowers, like, right? I think we planted sunflowers on the other field there. Not going to get in the way, is it? I guess we'll find out. Going to go grab the fertilizer spreader here. We're going to get even more equipment up on the field here. Have to note to self, I'm going to have to take this all back down with us again, too. Kentucky Farmer was saying our Case Magnum on narrow dual wheels. Less compaction. We also have some tracks that actually the best way. Tracks the best. I think he means we actually have some tracks, which is the best way, I believe is what he means. Narrow duals, less... I'm not sure what he means by that, because that doesn't quite make sense there. Because typically a narrower tire doesn't necessarily mean that. A narrower tire, usually you want a wider tire. Trevor was saying we use narrows in North Carolina. So there are some people in the U.S. that use those weird tires. Like I've said before, I've never seen a tractor with tires that narrow on it as in the game here. You know, again, everyone, don't get like regular row crop tires confused with the narrow tires in this game. Row crop tires and narrow tires in this game are like completely different. This tractor here probably, these probably are a little wider than row crop. 650, 65, R42. Yeah, I'm not real good with my numbers there, so I'm not sure exactly how wide a tire that is. But like I was saying, these are probably a little bit wider than your standard row crop tire. And again, you know, the idea behind a row crop tire is a tire that fits down a row of corn or soybeans. Typical rows being about 30 inches, so... Ooh, there's not much fertilizer in here, is there? Oh boy, I'm going to have to hire a worker for this then. Unless we can sell some oats here and get the money back up, but we're going to have quite a few oats here for that to happen, so... Yeah, I think we're just going to be hiring the worker here for a little bit. I was really hoping to be able to afford a new seeder here after this harvest, but I'm not so sure that's going to happen here now. I think we're going to have to spend most of our harvest income on just getting out of the hole so we can get back on the positive side of things. Let's see. Connor was saying we use narrows in Canada. I knew there was something wrong with the Canadians. Okay, and how are we looking on the field here so far? Yeah, still needs to be plowed yet, and definitely needs to have lime as well. Or actually, yes, needs to have lime as well, yep. Yeah, just got to turn off plowing there, then we can see the rest of the field that needs to be limed yet. So, assuming, I don't know if the rest of the field will need lime or not, but if the rest of the field needs lime, then I'll put lime on it, which, again, that's just going to cost us even more money, so we're definitely not going to be affording any cedar here after this harvest. Okay, and like I said, unfortunately, I'm going to have to hire a worker here because I don't have any option of buying fertilizer here at this point. Oh, yeah, he's definitely catching up. We're going to fast forward some time here. Okay, fast forward time. Oh, wage income. Oh, boy, more negative money. Let's see. James was saying RDAllen needs to go to Spec Savers. Field 11, not field 4. Oh, did I have the wrong field last time? Is that why I couldn't, Yeah, okay, because I started it with 4, but then I went to field 11 instead. That what I did wrong with my contract. That might be. Speaking of contracts, do we have any fertilizing? Fertilizing? Fertilizing. Okay, what is up with the fertilizing? Hey. Yeah, what's up with all the fertilizing missions? Let him get to the end here. We're going to stop you because, yeah, you don't need to go any further. Oh, boy. Is it going to ripen before the combine gets to it? It's going to be close here. I think it would be, man, it should be ripen any moment here. Let's see. Chuck was saying I've got a Ryzen 5 and RX 580, which again is an AMD system. I usually get 50 to 60 FPS, which isn't bad. Let's see, and reading the rest of his comment here, he was saying, don't understand this at all. When I run on high, I get 50 to 60 FPS, which isn't bad. Oh, yeah, no, 50 to 60 FPS is definitely good. I mean, obviously, if you want to hold a solid 60 if you can, but oh, the crops still aren't ready to harvest yet. Come on now. Wow. I thought it'd only take, whoa, sliding down the hill again. Thought it'd only take a little bit there to get these crops to ripen, but I guess not. Come on, crops. Anytime you want to ripen would be great. What's taking so long here? The oats like take longer or something? Sunflowers aren't ripening either. Anyway, back to Chuck's comment there. It's constantly fluctuating. When I put it on medium, I get 45 to 55 FPS. It's actually noticeably worse on lower settings. Yeah, that is kind of odd how the game would be worse on lower settings. I might maybe contribute that to the AMD side of things, because Farming Simulator, to my knowledge, definitely favors NVIDIA, not AMD. Marvin was saying mods already in game. A couple are saying update. How do you do this in FS19? To update your mods in FS19, you can do it right through the in-game menu there. If a mod says it needs update, you just click on it, and it'll let you download the update for that mod. Oh, still not ready yet. What in the world? What is taking so long here? Oh, I know. Yep. For planting this field, I forgot about that. I just happened to think of that. It's like, why is this taking so long? I had put it on slow, so to try to prevent the field from, doing what it did here. Ah, there it went. Pull this back down here. Midnight. Actually, you know what? We'll just skip through the night. Skip through the night here at this point. But yeah, I did that so to try to prevent exactly what happened here. I didn't want, part of the field ready and the rest of the field still waiting, which we still ended up with that anyway. Oh well. We don't have any weeds or anything we got to worry about here, do we? Nope. Looks like we're good so far. We'll just rehire you. How are you looking? 37,000. Okay. Plow is still running here yet. Slowly but surely. And why did you stop? Seriously? Can he not... we just drove up the hill just fine here. You're going to seriously tell me the combine couldn't make it? Probably his problem, isn't it? So, yeah, Exhibit A here. Hired worker couldn't make it up the hill. I unhired him. I drove up it just fine, and now we rehire him. So, exactly why can a hired worker not make it up the hill when I can? This isn't new to 19, by the way, so for those you're wondering, this isn't a new bug for 19. This happened in 17 as well, so nothing particularly new here. Hired workers would get stuck like that in Farming Simulator 17 as well all the time. Never did understand that. You'd stop them, get in, drive right up or down or wherever they were stuck in. Just drive right away like there was nothing wrong. And then you could rehire them. It's like, really? That's weird. Anyway, everyone, I think on this note, I think we're just going to wrap up this episode here. Getting about time to wrap it up. So I'm going to let the hired worker continue working here. Going to fast forward time through the night. And maybe next episode, we're going to come back. We'll maybe try another contract mission here. We got a fairly nice looking one here. I mean, oh, they changed, didn't they? Oh, harvesting one. Aha. Harvesting. We might, we could probably do that. There's actually harvesting ones now instead of, I was going to try maybe that fertilizing one, but seeing as how that fertilizing one, I think that fertilizing one was like 16,000. Oh, well. Well, we can do some harvesting then. I'm not going to complain. Definitely won't mind that. I'm not going to bother with these transporting ones. These are like worthless. Harvest, that's harvesting cotton. Yeah, no thanks. And sunflowers. Ah. How much does the reward is reduced by? Only 2,200. So essentially, we should still get 10,000 yet if we do that mission. That's actually not too bad. Anyway, like I was saying, everyone, we're going to wrap it up here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any other comments or questions as well, be sure to throw them below too. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.